Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Let's Play Together Touhou Soccer 2. Alright, once again I'm recording on Friday, mainly because I gotta meet with my group tomorrow, or rather Saturday. So I might change it to Fridays, but we'll see. Since I'm only able to inform you now, if there's any changes on Saturday, I will re-record this and not worry about it. Anyway, the votes came in. There were about 3 people that wanted Lily White, 2 people wanted Rakako, and 1 person wanted gloves, which is this item down here. One thing to note, since I kind of had less votes, if you want me to not spend my money on anything, be sure to actually say that in the comments. Because if you don't, I have no idea if you really want me to save money or not. So, if you don't say that, I'm gonna just be picking the random people that keep voting. Now, if I get into a situation where I buy something and then someone's vote becomes I don't have enough money to do their vote, I'll just assume that's to save money and go from there. But we don't really need to worry about that because there was about a 50% chance that the first vote was going to pretty much take all of our money. And sure enough, that's what ended up happening. I ended up getting Lily White, the goalkeeper, so that's who we're going to get. And we don't actually have enough money to buy anything else, unless for some reason someone decides to buy Jack. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get Lily. Lily White is celebrating enthusiastically. So there you go. We don't have enough money to buy anything else besides Jack, and no one really wants Jack anyway. Anyway, so we got Lily White. For one thing, she's already higher level than our goalkeeper. Let's just go ahead and compare our stats real quick. There's 5s in the base stats, and then 6 for air balls, and then 14 and 12. 14, 12, and 15. Lily, on the other hand, has 6, 9, 12, 25 on high ball, 10 on low ball. For some reason, she has a dribble spade, though that's not important. Her punches looks like, yeah, over double what our goalkeeper has, and her catch is over double as well. Now, something I didn't really mention, or I failed to mention, is special saves in this game use your punch stat only. They do not use your catch, even though special saves generally catch the ball. It does not use the catch stat. It uses punch. So if you're looking for particular items to make certain characters better, particularly with special saves, go for punch items. You don't really need to worry about that until the top tier items, because the top tier items will actually split off and focus on either punch or catch, and are generally pretty expensive. So, let's go ahead and change our positions. And we actually don't need this goalkeeper anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and drop her. And funny enough, I think she almost had triple the jump, which is pretty neat. But yeah, there you go. We got ourselves our first goalkeeper. She's pretty, like I mentioned before, she's relatively average. And yeah, that's about really all we need to say about that. We're going to go ahead and probably keep the same formation. I've already gone over the opponents. Wriggle might be able to get past Lily White's defenses, but everyone else should be good to go. Unless they keep shooting the ball and I eventually run out of guts, because special saves do cost 160 in this case. But we should be okay. Alright, we also, Koakuma has our homing yin-yang orb, which means she's going to be our main fouler until someone else fills that part. Alright, there's not really much else to say, so let's go ahead and keep going. Let's go ahead and kick off. Next up is a team of small fry yokai. What are we calling small fries? Small fries! That was kind of harsh. I'm a little hurt now. Alright, let's do this. And we start with the ball. Now, our greatest opponent, apparently, is the goalpost, because we tend to hit those a lot. So hopefully we can figure out what to do about that. Okay, let's go ahead and just send you to Lunasa. It would have been hilarious if we gotten Rakako, simply because that would have been yet another special pass. Okay, let's go ahead and do Stradivaris. Sorry for the frame rate. Go ahead and trap it. Letty has appeared. I'm using the special shot because of Letty's power block. Undulation Ray. This will kind of drain Marisa a bit, but that's okay. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and resume. Do a Don Mako. Nope. Okay, Cirno Lunasa, let's go ahead and do Facial Icicle, and you can do a tackle. Okay, let's try this again. Tackle. Do a regular intercept and you do a tackle. I probably should have done the special intercept. Yeah, I probably should have. Oh, awesome. Good job, Lunasa. Sorry about that. Fraps crashed on me. I am rendering videos while I'm doing this, unfortunately. Alright. You guys didn't miss anything. I think just at the cutoff, I was about to get into an encounter. So let's go ahead and do Stradivarius. Or Stradivarius, however you pronounce it. This team's definitely very good at getting balls down the field. Alright, I need to get Letty to move a little bit, just in case. Alright, that should be good enough. Another high ball, huh? Alright, try a regular shot. Good shot. Alright, that's good. Do tackle. And right to Lunasa again. Awesome. Stradivarius. Alright, Hakurei Miko actually has better stats. I do want to at least score some goals with other characters. It just hasn't been in the cards apparently. So let's give Miko another chance. And just in case I'm doing wing attack. Actually you can do... There you go, get a little bit closer. Yin Yang Orb attack. Oh, wow. Didn't even knock her back. But scored anyway. Awesome. Yeah, Letty's a really good defender. I've mentioned that multiple times. She's really, really good. In fact, I almost prefer her over Cirno simply because her moves are cheaper and she has a special tackle as well. But having both Letty and Cirno, your defense is pretty solid then. I mean, the only way you can make it better is, I guess, if you had Sakia as well. Intercept. I'm guessing pretty good. but it doesn't really do much against 1-2s. Cirno! I think she's gonna do a special shot. I'll do Cult Divinity and see if that helps. Nice. I actually really don't use Cult Divinity that often, and it's actually working rather well. Okay, that should be good enough. Low ball, awesome. And Luddy, that's fine. Twin shot. Yeah, twin shot goes really well with the formation I'm using because it gives me bonuses to air balls as well. Got this new goalie and we have yet to even try her out yet. That can be a problem sometimes. Like you get a goalie and she just doesn't get very many level ups simply because she never is needed. Intercept. Okay, Lunasa tackle. Oh wait, you intercept, you tackle. He tried. Ah, Voldification. Alright, special. Split image save. Knocked it away. But it went out of bounds, which kind of sucks. Could have been. Which means this ball's gonna go past. They're gonna pass it to Wriggle. Nope, she's gonna shoot from here. Okay, demarcation. It's actually a pretty strong move, but like I mentioned before, Rumi doesn't actually have very strong power. But the problem is, if this keeps up, I'm gonna run out of guts. Okay, caught it this time. Awesome, there you go. We got to use the Lily twice. Alright, who is that over there? Hakurei Miko. Let's do it. I would have been so annoyed, because I mean, I had the option of doing a special pass, but I wanted to save guts. Run the ball in, run the ball in. And here, I'm not going to even take a risk. We're going one-on-one. This is one-on-one. You can try to dribble, or you can try to fake them out with a feint or a pass. But I'm just going to go all out. The main benefit of doing one-on-ones against goalkeepers is pretty much all the goalkeepers, with the exception of Yukari with her Yukari and Yuyuko together, or what's her name? Kaguya. With the exception of those situations, goalkeepers can't use their specials in one-on-ones. In other words, if you don't have what's known as an all-area save, you can't use specials in a one-on-one situation, which means you generally have a higher chance of scoring goals that way. Granted, some characters are really, really good at one-on-ones though, so it could be a kind of an issue. I'm gonna go ahead and do nothing, just to save. Actually I'll tackle. Why not? Okay, this should be just about over. There we go. 5-0. Pretty good start. Alright, let's go ahead and take a quick look at our data. Lily's got most of it. She'll recover more. She'll be alright. Marisa's doing okay. Miko's doing just about the same. Okay, not too bad. And I bet Cirno's just fine. Yep, she's just fine. And everyone else I haven't really used much, unfortunately. Well, I've used them, but special passes are generally not that expensive. Alright. Alright, it's got Border of Death. I keep keep forgetting to look up their Boulder of Deaths. Alright, tackle, intercept. Oh wow. Go generics. Alright. Stradivarius. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's better. Probably don't need to go that far, but it's better to be safe. Oh, low ball. Sweet. Go ahead and get our sure goal. Alright, so far Marisa scored 4 goals, technically. And Miko scored 2. So not too bad. Fortunately, I haven't really got much out of Udonge, but she's still a good winger, at least better than nothing. Marisa's gonna steal your ball. Koakuma. Honestly, I'll go just tackle. I could Dalmaku, but it's not really worth it. Nice. Alright. Run, run, run. Top spin pass. Probably safer to use Miko here. Okay, good enough. These matches actually go kind of fast simply because I'm not using very many moves that have cutscenes. In fact, the only one that has one is Ryson. Alright, 7-0. Can I actually make it to 2 digits this match? If you're able to like consistently score like 10 goals per match, you'll actually your main scorer will actually out level the your opposition, which is kind of neat. Unfortunately, you can't really spread those levels evenly, so usually the rest of your team will kind of fall behind. But I mean, having a high level character that's scoring goals is generally pretty good. It makes it a lot easier to deal with goalkeepers. Alright, intercept, intercept, tackle. Alright, Koakuma, you're really good at your job. Oh, that was a crit intercept, but didn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do wing attack, which means I get additional 5 to my dribble. I'm gonna go ahead and do a special dribble, which is Mind Shaker. And I got right past her. Oops, wrong button. Only slightly shaky. But oh wow, there you go, she scored. Good work. I generally like having multiple characters that can score because it makes it a little bit less troublesome. Having to constantly wait for the AI to move your character into position to pass and stuff. Or just, you know, using up guts just trying to run the ball. Oh wow, how'd she pass it all the way back there? Pretty sure that's not legal. In the expansion of this game, or whatever it's called, the sequel I guess, it actually shows a black outline of areas you can't pass to. Unfortunately, I don't know when that game's actually ever going to get translated. To be honest, from what I've seen, I don't really like the animation of the new characters. But it does include a bunch of more characters and stuff, which is not bad. Alright, you're gonna have to just pass it. Okay, you're not moving. Oh, low ball. That should be good enough. Okay, can we score one? Can we get the ball and score within 5 minutes? Probably not. Be pretty close. I suppose I could attempt it with Cirno, with just a long-range shot. And my frame rate's dying again, I apologize. Awesome. Okay, get it to Udonge. Gonna have to take it. Completely unbalanced. Nice. There you go. 10-0. I feel complete. So 2 scores with Marisa, 2 with Miko, and the rest were Marisa. And match over. Light Orchestra versus Team Stage 2 bosses. And we got some level ups. Marisa made pretty much everybody. And we got 8,000 gold. Lily Black. Lily Black is glaring at you, but still seems to want to be friends. I'm going to go ahead and say yes to all these, but if you guys really want me not to have these characters, by all means, mention it in the comments during the voting process. I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Lily Black is embarrassed. Now the question is... Okay. We actually got the outfielder Lily Black. It is possible to get the Lily Black Goalkeeper for free. She's at level 4. Marisa's level 8. The maids are level 3. Miko's 4. Udonge's 4. Koakuma's 3. Lunasa's 3. Cirno's 3. And Lily White is 4. Not bad. Our opponents are a bunch of stage 2 bosses. We got level 7 fairies to go up against now. a level 7 Goalkeeper, and then the rest of the characters are level 8. So Marisa's caught up with them in levels, which is pretty nice. We're going to be dealing with Cirno with our constant long-range shots with our perfect freeze. Chin, actually, well, we already know about Cirno. Chin, Rain Yakamu's Black Cat Shikigami, agile and dribbles quickly, powered up if playing together with Ron. Essentially, if you have both Rain and Chin, you can do Soaring Guardian, which is actually a really powerful. It's a 0 decay shot, which is pretty good. Red Oni, Blue Oni's it's not that powerful a shot. Also, you can see that she only has a power of 3, so her strength with her special shots are not exactly fantastic. And her Shikigami combination can only be done with Ran, so all she has is a weak shot that I'm pretty sure Lily White could handle. Lily White could probably handle Perfect Freeze relatively well as well. Mystia, the Night Sparrow Youkai that confuses opponents by singing, excels in mid-air combat. Most importantly, she has a very high fake stat. She's another character that actually has a special fake. Twilight Dance can only be done with Rumia, so we don't have to worry about that. Illstar Dive it's an air shot, I believe, and it will have a reasonable high chance to unbalance the Goalkeeper. And Diose, Cirno's good friend. She supervises Cirno to make sure her foolishness doesn't get her in trouble. She's a low-cost character. Pretty much the only thing she's got going for her is her special intercept, which is actually reasonably okay. And that's about it. So that takes care of all that. Let's go ahead and change positions. I'll go ahead and add her add in Lily Black. If you've done all the sub scenarios, including the last one, Lily Black will have lethal Twin and Spring Breeze unlocked. Lethal Twin is a special combination shot with Lily White, which I think you have to have Lily White outfielder to do this. So I'm gonna assume that I can't do it. Spring Breeze, on the other hand, is a special tackle, which is pretty useful because we could definitely use a special tackle. So we'll go ahead and put her somewhere. I guess I can put you anywhere, really. I'll put you at 8. That's fine. And well, I'll go ahead and hold on to the maid just in case you guys for some reason want me to not have Lily Black on the team. Shop. Okay, this time around, it's all items. So we got gloves, which we've gone over before. Hairband, a mysterious hairband that makes you better in the air. This will increase your highball shots, which means anytime you get a highball, whatever your highball stat is, that gets added to the shot stat. Let me go ahead and get out of here real quick. I'm actually suffering some frame rate. I don't want to accidentally buy something. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go back to the shop. So you got the hairband, sunglasses, glasses that keeps the sun's glare out of your eyes, increases trapping ability. A weird effect, huh? Trap is literally when you get past a ball in any of the goalie zones, you have the option to trap, which means you trap the ball and then you can dribble with it. Essentially, trap is practically useless unless you're going up against another player, which really you shouldn't be trapping if you're going up against another player because it's not exactly safe, which is probably why it's so cheap. Earring increases your technique. A pair of earrings that make you feel dexterous when you wear them. Technique affects critical rate and among other things. The among other things is generally things like interceptions and stuff. Necklace increases your ability to pass, helps a player to pass better. Having a high pass stat is obviously quite useful. Bloomers, I think we've gone over this before. We might have. Gem wear on the verge of extinction in the outside world, enhances guts recovery. Fairy clothes, they're rather cheap looking, doesn't look like, yeah, I think we've gone over this one before. Amulet, an item you use to pray when you need to reach a ball. Faster reactions make it easier to get balls. This affects your ability to, I believe it also affects your ability to intercept, generally your chance of like intercepting passes that go over you, for example. Youkai camera doesn't seem able to absorb the soul of those whose picture it takes. Such a poor product raises clearing somehow. Clear is that ability that is the skill that I used with Cirno when I did the special clear with the ice thing. And Witch's Broom increases your low ball, which means anytime you get a low ball, it gets added to your shot stat. Can be used at opportune moments as a weapon to strike the ball in the air with. Okay, so there you go. No characters this time. It's all items. So if you guys want me to have some items, by all means. If you want to, you can also suggest a character to put that item on. For the most part, it's not a big deal. As always, I'll go ahead and include the list of everything and their cost and how much money we have. We actually have enough money to buy a few items if you guys really want me to. And just like I'll go ahead and say again, if you want me to save money, be sure to say that in the comments. That way your vote will be taken into account. Because if I roll yours and you say, save money, that's at least one less vote to worry about wasting money on something you don't think the team needs. But as always, vote on anything you want. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I am the Depressed Dior, and this was Touhou Soccer 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.